guys, it's Casey. Today we're talking about being a child of divorce, and this is something that is happening to so many people out there. Divorce has become such a common thing, and I think a lot of times people figure, hey, they're in high school, they can handle it, but really it's like grieving when a parent gets divorced. You go through a loss. And so today we're going to hear from Mckayla and what it was like when her parents got a divorce. Hi everyone. Today we're talking on the topic of divorce, seeing our parents go through divorce, what that feels like, how it shapes us, how we experienced it. And so I'm here with my friend Mckayla, who I've known for a very, very long time. And I remember you telling me that this went on, and it seemed like it was a little bit of a shock to hear that your parents were getting a divorce. So you were a sophomore in high school.
Yep.
Can you share just like how that felt? Was it unexpected? What went on?
Yeah, so my dad sent me a text randomly one time, like right after Christmas, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm sitting in my room." And he was like, "Okay, well, later tonight we need to have a family meeting." And
Did you guys usually have family meetings, or were you like, oh my gosh, a family meeting?
Well, when we were like family meeting, my dad was always kidding, like something stupid. But so when he texted me it, I was like, "Hey, this is really odd."
Yeah.
So my brother came home later that night, and we went in my parents' room, and I was just sitting there, and I knew something like wasn't right. So they were kind of beating around the bush, and I was like, "Can you just tell us?" And then they said, "I think we're getting a divorce," and just this flood of emotions. Like I had no idea, like what were people gonna think? Like who was I gonna live with? Like what was gonna happen? And it,
like basically your world was about to change, and you didn't know what it was gonna look like.
And I was in the middle of high school, and I was just like, oh my gosh, people go crazy when this happens to them, and now it's happening to me. Like out of all the families, me.
And I think like my parents are getting divorced versus my mom died or my dad died. Like when you say that, people kind of just, oh, your parents are getting divorced. Like it becomes kind of a part of life, but it is a loss, and it is, you do have to go through that grieving process. Like did you feel like you, felt like you went through a loss and grief?
Definitely, because I would come home from school and my mom would like, "Hey mom, when are you going to be home from work?" And then 2 weeks after I find out my parents are getting divorced, I come home and I realized my mom doesn't even live with me anymore. And I saw my mom probably once a month since then, and it's like, wow, I'm 16 years old and I don't see my mom every day.
Yeah, that's hard. Did you feel like, what kind of emotions did you go through? Like what were you thinking? Just on a daily basis.
I was mad. I was so confused. I didn't understand how that they could even do it. Like, how could they not just go to counseling? How could they not just fix it? Like, everyone says, "I'll never get a divorce, I'm just going to work on my problems." Why couldn't they do that? And I was just mad. I was angry.
Yeah. Do you still feel that way? It's been 2.5 years, right? Something like that?
It gets better.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I really thought it was going to weigh on me the rest of my life. But just with time and understanding the situation more and being older, you realize that life goes on. And I really do feel better about it. And I do forgive both my mom and dad for it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. And if you guys have a story of your parents going through a divorce or you're going through something, I'm sure Mckayla would love to chat on the website with you. So stay tuned, and I'm so thankful that you're hanging out with us.
When life throws us blows, we get so consumed with the issue that we lose sight of who we are and who we said we wanted to be. It gets harder and harder to feel good about ourselves and get up in the morning and dress ourselves. And this can lend us to getting stuck in the mud and even depressed. Every day it may seem really hard, but get yourself up. Choose something that's going to make you feel happy or really good about yourself, even though when you start your day you don't feel good about yourself at all. These little things can contribute to a better mood in the end. Colours are said to affect your moods as well as fabrics. So if you feel that you're wearing a lot of black and you want to be cheerful, go for something a little bit more cheerful. Yellow never hurt anybody.
I want to thank Mckayla because it was such a huge thing for her to share her story. when, you know, all of us are going through different things, she decided that she wanted to speak out and hopefully help all of you that possibly are going through their parents getting divorced. The one thing I would say about this is that so often people just go back into their regular routine. They find out one night that their parents are getting a divorce, the mom leaves, the dad leaves, whatever it is, and the next morning they're in classes and people don't even know what's going on in their lives. It's just like, oh, just go on, it's another day. But I know to the person, the child that it happened to, it's not just another day. They're broken inside, they're hurting, there's a lot of questions that really the parents maybe not even able to answer. And so I want to encourage anyone out there that's going through that to start talking about it. Find someone that you can share your feelings with. I know, share your feelings with, but really, you don't want to become a jaded person, and you don't want to just get stuck in thinking that your relationship is going to be the same. You don't have to be like your parents. You can have a healthy relationship after your parents get a divorce. So I want to hear from you on the message board, wherever you can post, and we look forward to seeing you next week.